Betrayal hurts the most when it comes from the people you should be able to trust. I never thought I'd live to see the day my own wife would stab not only me, but also our daughter in the back. What she did was beyond cruel. It was criminal. And in the end, my revenge wasn't just about getting even. It was about justice. My daughter, Emily, was engaged to a wonderful young man named Thomas. They had been together for 3 years, and when he proposed, the entire family celebrated. Emily was glowing with happiness, counting down the days to the wedding. I was proud to see her so in love. My wife, Marissa, pretended to be supportive, but I noticed a strange energy in her. She seemed unusually invested in Thomas, lingering, smiles, too many compliments, and excuses to be around him. At first, I brushed it off as her being friendly. How wrong I was. It all came crashing down 2 weeks before the wedding. Emily came home one night in tears, her engagement ring gone. She told me Thomas had broken off the engagement. He said he wasn't ready and that he had feelings for someone else. My daughter was devastated. I tried to comfort her, but in my heart, I couldn't understand what went wrong so suddenly. The truth revealed itself 3 days later. I walked into the kitchen and overheard a conversation. It was Marissa on the phone whispering, "Don't worry, Thomas. She'll get over it. What matters is we can finally be together." My heart stopped. My wife, Emily's mother, was having an affair with her own daughter's fiancé. I felt disgust, rage, and heartbreak all at once. It wasn't just betrayal of me. It was betrayal of our child. I quietly stepped back, recorded part of the call, and began planning. I didn't confront her immediately. Instead, I started gathering evidence. I checked our joint bank account and saw large withdrawals, money Marissa claimed had gone toward wedding expenses. But the receipts told a different story: hotel rooms, luxury gifts, dinners with Thomas. She had been funneling our money into her little affair while watching our daughter's world crumble. That was the moment my sadness hardened into fury. I decided I wouldn't just leave her. I would destroy her. First, I visited a lawyer and explained everything. The lawyer almost couldn't believe it, but when I showed him the phone recordings, receipts, and bank statements, he nodded slowly. He told me with this kind of proof, I could do much more than just divorce. I could press charges. You see, Marissa had stolen thousands of dollars from our joint account, money earmarked for Emily's wedding. She had essentially defrauded her own daughter. Combined with the fact that she was buying gifts for Thomas with it, she had opened herself up to charges of theft and fraud. The night before the wedding was supposed to take place, I set my plan in motion. Emily was still heartbroken, but I told her to trust me. I invited Marissa and Thomas to dinner under the pretense of talking things out. They arrived smug, holding hands like 2 teenagers in love, completely unapologetic. Halfway through the meal, I pulled out a folder and laid it on the table. Inside were all the receipts, screenshots, and bank statements. I pressed play on my phone, replaying Marissa's whispering phone call. The color drained from their faces. "You didn't just betray me," I said coldly. "You didn't just betray Emily. You stole from her, from this family. And tomorrow, you won't be celebrating. You'll be answering to the police." Right on cue, 2 officers walked into the restaurant. My lawyer had already filed the report, and with the evidence I'd provided, they had more than enough to arrest her. Marissa's smug smile turned to panic as they cuffed her right there at the table. Thomas sat frozen, stammering excuses, but the officers didn't care. He wasn't their concern. Emily, though heartbroken, looked at me with tears of relief. For the first time in weeks, she knew she wasn't crazy. She hadn't lost Thomas because of something she did. She had lost him because her own mother was a traitor. The fallout was swift and brutal. Marissa was charged with fraud and theft. Our divorce was finalized quickly, and thanks to the evidence, I kept nearly everything. She lost her freedom, her reputation, and any relationship with Emily. Thomas? He tried to crawl back to my daughter once reality hit him, but she wanted nothing to do with him. He had shown his true colors, and she was done. As for me, I felt both pain and pride. Pain because betrayal at this level scars you forever. But pride, because I protected my daughter and ensured justice was served. Marissa thought she could steal her daughter's fiancé and get away with it. Instead, she ended up behind bars, remembered not as a wife or mother, but as a thief and a disgrace. And I made sure she'll never forget that her downfall began the moment she betrayed her own family.